My name's Dan. I'm a project manager for a company called Benfield Loxley in Oxford. We primarily work within the Oxford colleges or the private schools within Oxford or the surrounding areas.
Hi, I'm Adam. I'm the site manager for Benfield Loxley, currently working at Wolfson College.
The company's 150 years old this year. Ever since the company was established, we've always taken on new apprentices on a regular basis. It's a really good way to give back to the community as well as give opportunities to young people. It's something we really pride ourselves on.
One of the biggest concerns whilst taking on apprentices is just making sure they're very keen to do the role, they haven't been pressured into it, making sure this is obviously something they can see themselves doing in the future and for obviously their career throughout. So the college support our carpenters, apprentice carpenters, obviously very well. They obviously liaise with us, letting them know obviously if there's any issues that haven't been in or if they're running behind with works, how well they're getting on with works. Generally every month we have a review on site. They come out and review and let us know how they are, how they're getting on, and one of our carpenters will review their works going forwards. At the college, obviously they have very good facilities there, one of the newer places with the better facilities around to do all of this sort of learning with.
Apprentices bring continuity to the company. It's always good to bring on the next generation of tradesmen to learn from the more experienced guys. The skills can be passed down for generations.
So our two apprentices we currently have working for Benfield Loxley, Archie and Neve, have both come along very strongly, working alongside our very skilled carpenters. They're now starting to retain knowledge and be able to do tasks more independently because we do refurbs and new builds, so there's a very vast sort of amount of works they're doing.
My name's Ian Pateman. I'm the timber frame manager for Greencore Homes. The business builds low carbon, high performance houses, which is very comfortable for anybody to live in. We are an expanding company and we're thinking a long-term future, and having new apprentices is the future of our company. If you're thinking long-term, it is very much worthwhile taking on the apprentice. You introduce new youth to your company and they will eventually move on to be future managers of your company, etc. The most rewarding part as an employer, having apprentices on board, is that you see them grow from a school leaver to a fully fledged carpenter. One of the main areas that is great to see is their confidence growing, their communication skills, and eventually they're actually sort of coming up with ideas of their own that helps the whole workforce.
My name is Mr. Matthew McCabe. I'm the production manager here at Dorchester Living. I've been here for in excess of 13 years. I was one of the first of the construction employees employed on this development. The development was purchased by the Dorchester Group from a consortium in Oxfordshire to develop this site for commercial and housing and residential and obviously leisure over the duration of the job. The job in its current format will probably run now to around about 2030 or in excess of 2030, 40. I'm a former apprentice myself. We decided to bring on apprentices to invest into the industry because it is woefully under-resourced. At the moment we have an ageing workforce and we need to bring on the younger generation, not only to sort of supplement us and others leaving the industry through age, but also to fulfill what the industry deserves, which is good quality apprentices to provide good quality homes. The biggest benefits of employing apprentices are that you see young people willing and wanting to learn a trade, which is an exceptional skill set to have in this modern day world. Regardless of all the technology we have in the world, you cannot beat someone who is capable of working with their hands and their mind. Secondly, it's not just Dorchester that benefit from this, it's the industry that benefit. And this is why we encourage as many companies as possible to bring on and train very good apprentices, because it just adds to the pool of talent that is going to carry this industry on. And regardless of technology, we are still going to need these apprentices and we're going to need skilled tradesmen to develop homes, develop our infrastructure. And without them and without the level of training that we offer and that they have received, it's going to make life very, very difficult in the future generations to come, to be honest. So the benefits are huge. They're just so wide-ranging. We have worked alongside in partnership with Abingdon and Witney College in Bicester since day one, since the day of their genesis. When I took over the scheme, the college wasn't yet open. The association we've had with them and the working relationship we've had with them has just been second to none. It might feel like a minefield. If you speak to the right people, they'll assist you through it. The schemes, the funding, they will support you through getting that apprentice onboarded. And the benefits, as we've already said, will pay dividends, not in the short term, but in the long term. It's a long-term gain. Anyone who doesn't take any apprentices on, I think, is missing a trick. They're not there to just become another pair of hands. They will have frustrating days, but engage with them and they will engage back with you.